What the hell effect? Why are temptations dangerous to your habits? We've all been there. You're trying your hardest not to eat junk food, but that slice of pizza is simply calling to you. Eat me, the pizza is practically screaming. So your willpower snaps and you eat the slice. Then what usually happens? After that, do you chalk it up as a mistake and jump right back into your diet? Probably not. If you're like many people, you probably told yourself something like, "What the hell? I've already screwed up, so I might as well enjoy my failure and eat more." Next thing you know, you're knee-deep in cardboard boxes, crusts, and empty Coke cans after a weekend of binge-eating pizza. Obviously, I'm trying to be funny here, but this story is an example of a dangerous concept known as the "what the hell" effect. This mindset can have a disastrous impact on any habit you are trying to change. Eating, saving money, limiting alcohol consumption, shopping, gambling, or even an addiction to Facebook. So in this video, we will define the "what the hell" effect, and then I will give you 5 simple strategies you can use to overcome this negative mindset. Now be sure to watch this video all the way to the end, because I will provide a few free tools that you can use to help overcome this mindset. Let's start with a quick definition. What is the "what the hell" effect? I first learned about this concept in a book titled Willpower, Rediscovering the Greatest Human Strength by Roy Baumeister and John Tierney. In this book, the authors detailed a variety of studies that talk about the challenges that people face when trying to stick to a diet. Most do well sticking to a strict eating plan until the moment they slip up and break one of their dieting rules. And once that happens, they end up binging on all the foods they're supposed to be avoiding. Now, you can find this mindset in every type of goal setting or willpower task, especially dieting. Numerous experiments have shown that when someone on a caloric restrictive diet goes over their limit, they are far more likely to overindulge than someone who is not on a diet. One of the reasons this mindset happens is because your willpower doesn't come with an on and off switch. It's like a muscle that needs to be strengthened through use, but it can also wear out and become fatigued, which is commonly known as ego depletion. Everything you do requires willpower, weakens your resolve, and makes the likelihood of success at your next use of willpower more likely. So how can you prevent the "what the hell" effect from happening? Well, here are 5 simple strategies that you can implement. Number 1, just focus on one habit change. The simplest thing you can do to prevent this mindset is to only focus on one significant habit change at a given time. Trying to change too many things in life will weaken your willpower and make it more likely for the "what the hell" effect to occur. To learn more, check out our video on how to build a habit that sticks. The link is in the description box. And we'll talk more about habits when we get to the 5th strategy. Number 2, practice the pause. When you feel tempted by a habit that you're trying to break, do your best to take a step back and evaluate the situation. You can call a friend to talk it out, go for a walk around the block, or write down your thoughts in a journal. You can also create a rule where you give yourself permission to succumb to a temptation only after a set amount of time. As an example, we'll link to a great article about the 72-hour rule to resist impulse spending. The idea here is that you give yourself extra time to think about a temptation. You're more likely to make better decisions. Number 3, use the 20-second rule to your advantage. In a recent video titled 3 Good Habits That Take 1 Minute or Less, we talked about Sean Achor's concept of the 20-second rule. Achor found that when trying to build a habit of practicing guitar, much of his resistance came from the act of getting his guitar ready to practice, which only took 20 seconds. Now you can take this concept and use it in reverse. If you're trying to avoid a specific temptation, then do everything you can to keep it as far away from you as possible. For instance, if you're tempted by a specific food, then don't keep it in your house. So the only way to get it is to hop into the car and drive to the store. In essence, you're using the natural laziness that we all have to resist your temptations. Number 4, forgive yourself. We all have the occasional slip-up, so instead of beating yourself up, take time to remind yourself that it's just one small setback. In her book, The Willpower Instinct, Kelly McGonigal says that people who frequently experience goal-related guilt are more likely to slip up than the people who forgive themselves for the occasional mistake. In other words, Forgiving yourself is one of the quickest remedies to preventing the what the hell effect. Number 5. Track your habits. The final strategy is my personal favorite, and it's the strategy that I hinted at the introduction of this video. Any behavior that you're trying to change can be broken down into a simple habit. So the best way to prevent the what the hell effect is to focus on continuous progress instead of a single day's mistake. When you maintain an overall positive daily trend with a habit, it becomes easier to accept those small failures. Simply take note of the mistake, record it in a habit tracker, and then move on. This is the best way to not turn a minor mistake into a habit catastrophe. If you want a few resources to get started, then be sure to check out our video on 15 habit tracking apps. And we also have a blog post about that profiles 31 free printable habit tracker templates. Links to both are in the description box of this video. So now it's your turn. Have you experienced the what the hell effect in your life? If so, how do you normally respond to it? And if you want to share the answers to these questions, then leave us a comment below and talk about your experience with this negative mindset. Finally, we talk a lot about success habits to level up your life on this channel, so be sure to like this video, then hit the subscribe button and notification bell if you want to see more content like this in the future. Thanks for watching, and be sure to stick around to watch the next video in our channel.